Studios. This is WOCA, Ocala, Gainesville, The Villages, 1370 AM, 96.3 FM, The Source.
All right, 25 minutes before 11 o'clock. Thank you for tuning in. If you come by the window right now, you're going to see a couple of superstars in the studio. Wow, it's celestial in the studio. Good morning, everybody. Dory Funk Jr. is in the studio. There's one of our stars. Mm-hmm. Don Nottingham is on the other end, so we got bookend stars in here. And then everybody in between is also a star. So nice to meet all of you. Hey, and Maria is, of course, here. Beautiful. And Jasper is here. Beautiful. How you doing, Jasper? Good to see you. Good to see you guys. All right, we're talking about something pretty cool happening. The Summer Sizzler, Super Summer Sizzler, happening August 4th at the Riley Arts Center. And Dory Funk Jr. is here to explain what this is about. And this is to help with the Champions for Champions, which is what Donna Maria's brainchild is, and a good way to help the kids in our community who might not otherwise get the help. So good morning to everybody. Who wants to talk first?
Good morning. I'll start out. I'd like to explain a little bit. This is the largest professional wrestling show ever brought to Ocala, Florida.
Wow.
And we're proud to be a part of it. 50 years ago, well, almost 50 years ago, I was in Ocala, Florida, and wrestled Dale Lewis in the same building that is now called the Riley Arts Center.
Oh, is that right?
So it's like a homecoming for me to be a part of this.
What was it called back then? Do you remember?
It was the I'm
was
not
it
sure.
Ocala Auditorium?
It was the Ocala Auditorium.
Oh,
yes.
really? Oh, my
Yes.
gosh. So the same time we went to the moon, you were fighting.
Yes, absolutely. Sometimes I went to the moon.
Pow, right to the moon.
Pow, right to the moon. Yes.
So
we're preparing the largest show ever brought to Ocala, Florida, and we're actually bringing some wrestlers from Japan.
Really?
Osamu Nishimura and Yoshio Osumi, and we've got superstars Don Nottingham, Mick Foley.
Don, you're wrestling?
No, nobody's going to be there. I'm going to be there too.
Okay, all right.
Maybe Don Nottingham and I will. Maybe we can get after it. We've got Mick Foley, Sabu with Super Genie.
Super Genie. This is why I wanted to be an astronaut, by the way. Remember I Dream of Genie? I always wanted to be the guy who went to the island and found the bottle.
This is Super Genie.
Super Genie, yeah.
She's
tough, huh?
Oh, she's tough, yes. We've got Powers of Pain, Warlord, and Barbarian.
Powers of Pain. Oh, my gosh, what a name. Okay, I see them, yeah. Oh.
You're big enough to be a Power of Pain. We've got Steve Carino with his son Colby Carino.
Oh, nice.
David Pinzer, ring announcer. Brian Blair from Cauliflower Alley. Jake Logan, sitting right next to me.
Jake is in the studio with us. We got superstars in here.
He's from Amarillo, Texas.
Is that right?
Yes, sir.
Amarillo.
That's my hometown.
Is that right?
15 years.
We've got Catalina Garcia.
Catalina, you're wrestling?
Sí.
Oh my God, sí.
Sí.
Okay. Do we not?
She's going to be wrestling Chrissy Vane.
Habla only español?
Solo español.
Oh, she's good.
Who can speak? Okay, all right.
Say a few words. Go ahead.
Just a few.
Who?
Hola.
Hola.
Ay, Dios mío.
¿Cómo está? I don't know how to say it too much.
¿Cómo estás?
Where, ¿dónde está? Where are you from?
Nicaragua.
Nicaragua.
Sí.
All right.
Larry will be there. He's gonna be
Bob
there.
Cook and Delicious D
Delicious
D.
will be participating in the Battle Royal. B-52 Dave Ferguson will be here.
This makes me wonder something, Dory. Is Dory Funk your real name? I thought that was your real name, right?
That's my real name.
But everybody
yes.
else has these made-up names.
Everybody else has made up names. Maybe Jake Logan. I don't.
No, Jake has got to be your real name, right, Jake? That's your real name?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, okay. So, Catalina, is that your real name, or do you not understand me?
See?
See, it's your real name. Okay. Jake, do you speak Spanish? Enough to ask questions?
No,
Oh, no.
hablo español.
And then who do we have next to Catalina?
Yeah, who's that? Who are you?
What is the gentleman's name?
Oh, my name is Robin.
Robin.
Yeah.
Robin?
Nice.
Hey,
I
we
like
got-
that name. That's me.
Got two Robins.
And your last name?
Prosper.
Oh, okay. And where are you from?
I'm from Sweden.
Oh my gosh.
From
And are
Sweden.
you a wrestler also?
I know, I'm just the boyfriend of Catalina.
Oh, nice.
Oh, so you speak
Wonderful.
Spanish. You habla español? Not really? Your boyfriend and girlfriend, you can't talk to each other? Are you a wrestler?
Each other and they understand each other.
Of course. That's the way it works.
That
That's
works.
the way it
That'll
works.
work for me, too. Robin, are you a wrestler?
No, I'm not.
Oh, but Catalina is a wrestler. Yeah. How does that work out? Like, when you get mad at each other?
Our referee is from the sheriff's office here in Ocala, Florida,
Who's that?
Gary Miller,
Oh, okay, okay.
and does a terrific job, along with Dylan Grove.
Uh-huh.
And
Do you still wrestle, Dory? Do you still get out there and do it?
I'm an instructor.
Okay. Oh,
So,
so you actually wrestle when you're instructing, right?
Yes, you have to, get in there a little bit and mix it.
Yeah.
Hands on, maybe.
Hands on, yes.
Yeah, yeah.
But we're looking for the biggest wrestling show ever in the history of Ocala, Florida.
Well, this is one of the biggest shows we've ever had in the studio, having all of you in the same studio at once. Maria, how did this happen? How did you guys team up with Dory?
Well,
It makes sense.
They're a member of our charities.
Okay.
We have two charities that are going to benefit from this show. It's Champions for Champions for Special Needs Children and Marion County Humane Society. Those are our two charities
Oh, is that
we
right?
support
Okay.
here in
How
Ocala.
can we help? Anybody want to answer that? Don, you want to answer? How do we, the people, help you do what you do?
Yeah, I think the best way is to come out on the 4th and enjoy a really fantastic evening. I think that the wrestling venue, starting with the meet and greet in the afternoon, where you actually get to shake hands and change some stories with some of the guys and the ladies that'll be here, is pretty fantastic. So it's kind of a really nice, and you wouldn't think that professional wrestling would be wholesome, but it is pretty darn wholesome. It's a family kind of an environment. Everybody's completely safe, and the neat thing is the more people we get at the Riley Center, the more people we're going to be able to help, and the more good things around the community that'll get better.
Yeah, absolutely. How much are tickets?
I think the
tickets are
prices vary. I think they have actually some preferred seating that you can spend. I think up to $50 a seat
$30 is the
General admittance.
general admission, and then they have the VIP meet and greet.
The VIP meet and greet, how much is that ticket?
I think that's
The
$50.
VIP meet and greet show is $50. The general meet and greet and the show is $30. The balcony and general meet and greet show is $25.
Okay, all right. So I want to make sure we get that out there, because we will buy a couple tickets. We'll buy a
See that?
couple.
What we just found out, they're still teaching reading in Amarillo.
Oh, no.
you dirty rat.
Uh-oh, he's a wrestler. I know the bowling ball versus the wrestler. You should.
I need a 40-yard lane to start. to wrestle.
I won't take you on the football field, but hey, let's get in the ring together.
I think it's pretty amazing that you're going to be able to meet all of the participants when the people come to support Champions for Children with Special Needs.
Yeah. Every Thursday they do a show actually with Champions for Champions. Dory has, it's this wonderful guys does a lot of shows for our
There's a lot of good stuff. Yeah, yeah.
You want
Humane
to check it out.
Society and Champions for Champions. There are people.
That's nice. That's nice that you do that. You're constantly doing that kind of thing. I mean, it's a good thing.
Yes, it's continuing.
It's inspirational. How far back does it go for you, lending your talents and your showmanship to charities like that? How long have you been doing that? The whole 50
No,
years?
you're not going to believe this. Probably 20 years.
20 years. Wow.
In the on the training side of professional wrestling, and I started. Oh man, way back, 1963. I had my first wrestling match.
So I have a question for you. Does the technique change as the years go by? Like Don, in football, like do you see techniques that you wouldn't have seen in your day? And
Oh, they've drastically changed.
yeah, in
Yeah.
wrestling.
Yes,
Like
absolutely.
what? Like what?
High flying, double back flips, all
Sometimes
this
just
wild
leave it
and
on a
crazy
headlock.
stuff. And as I broke into the wrestling business, it was headlocks, arm locks, pick up a leg, take somebody down.
Pick up Elaine?
A leg.
Oh,
A
okay.
leg.
Okay.
Oh, go for the legs first. That's the best way.
And now the double flip. How do you do that?
I don't do the double flips, but they certainly have some guys that are doing them at WWE and many places like that.
Jake, do you do that stuff?
Yes, sir, I do.
Yeah.
He does, yes. Jake Logan,
How do you do it?
he's
I mean,
phenomenal.
So I've been wrestling professionally for 9 years, and I've been around the business itself for 18. I started getting into it when I was 8 years old because of my dad, but it takes years of training.
Was your dad a professional wrestler?
He wasn't a professional wrestler, but he was a manager outside the ring with a bunch of wrestlers, and he ended up opening up his own wrestling show in
Is that
Amarillo,
right?
Texas.
Wow.
I ended up having my very first match at 17 years old, and not to gloat, but I won it.
Oh. That's not gloating. That's career. That's part of your career, right?
And Catalina, do you know who you're going to wrestle before the event, or is it a surprise?
No surprise, Chrissy Vane.
Sí, es una buena muchacha, es una buena peleadora y tiene mucho talento. Sí, estoy emocionada de conocerla.
Are you nervous?
Sí.
No, she's
I would be too. Yes, I
she's
would.
not nervous at all.
I bet you're top notch, though. I'll bet
She
you're
is
a great
top-notch.
wrestler, a top notch wrestler.
So how did you guys meet? Robin, how did you meet Catalina?
Inter.
Oh, actually we meet in California because that's where we lived in the beginning.
Is that right? What part of California?
LA.
In Los Angeles. Wow. Wait, and you were at a wrestling show? How did you? A coffee shop? Where'd you bump into her?
No, we met at what is it? Yeah, we met at internet.
Oh,
on the,
dinner,
Oh,
nice.
on the internet. And where was your first date?
At Universal Studios in Hollywood.
Yeah, oh my gosh, Universal Studios. Wow.
Wow.
That's a pretty good deal. How'd you end up in Florida? Or are you not? You're visiting right now, right? Or do you live here?
I know we was moving here 6 months ago.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
In Ocala, or is that where you live? You live in
Yeah,
Ocala?
yeah.
Okay. Well, thank you for being here. And Jake, do you live in Ocala now?
Yes, I just moved here 3 months ago.
Oh, you do?
Yes.
Because of Dory?
Yes, sir.
Oh, so he's a big draw.
Yes, sir.
You're a huge star in our town. Huge star in the world. Like Don. Two big stars right in the same room at the same time. So tell everybody about Champions for Champions. I know we've gone over this a lot when you've been in here, but it really is something worth repeating.
Oh, jeez.
It helps out.
I don't know if I can come up with a number. We were always taught when I started as a rookie way back in the 70s that we needed to get out into the community and do things. So that's what we basically always have done. And special needs has been that area that I always kind of feel close to. Is when it comes to real athleticism, I never had any.
Oh, yeah. Yes, you did. You're
Sometimes you
certainly able to.
as the special needs guy on the team. But,
Oh gosh, he's just being humble.
He's being humble. There he goes.
people, so it's kind of the way you did it. But
One thing.
Don, what's that on your finger? Is that a Super Bowl ring?
it is a Super Bowl.
How did you get that?
Old Super Bowl ring from 1973.
Okay.
One of the things that you don't see in football that you do see in wrestling is the talk between the two players, right? You guys, there's almost an art to what you say when you're doing that, right?
Yes, it is. It's an art, and some people are very good at it, especially this guy sitting right next to me.
Yeah.
Jake Logan. Give him one shot of "I'm Jake Logan."
I'm Jake Logan, and that means I'm remarkable.
So do you say things to intimidate your opponent?
Oh, certainly.
Check it out, Larry. Whenever you come to the Super Summer Sizzler, you're going to see Jake Logan versus Osamu Nishimura. And I'm not trying to be a jerk to you. I'm not trying to be a jerk to Osamu. This is just business. He's got the Bang TV World Heavyweight Championship, and I'm looking to collect. So Osamu Nishimura, it's better if you don't get in the ring. Just hand me the title when you get there.
Oh, no.
Okay, that's strong enough, huh?
Catalina, do you do that? Do you do the talking to your opponent?
No,
You don't do that?
no, solo enseño lo que sé hacer.
You just smile at them and say, "Oh, don't."
She talks into him in Spanish.
No me entienden.
Is your opponent Spanish speaking?
No.
No. Oh wow. Who's your opponent?
She'll talk to him anyhow.
Okay, and who's your opponent at this
Chrissy
event?
Vane.
Who?
Chrissy Vane.
Chrissy Vane.
Chrissy Vane. Is it on the picture here?
She's on our list. She's made quite a reputation
Oh, who's fighting the
for
genie?
herself.
Who's fighting the super genie? Major Nelson?
I think she's just going to be ringside with Sabu.
She's ringside with Sabu.
Oh, okay. Okay. Ringside with Sabu. And
Will this be televised on Bang TV? This match?
Yes,
at the
yes, it
Riley?
will. We'll be doing videotape of the entire show. In fact, we've brought in special videographers to cover the show, and it'll be available somewhere on the internet.
somewhere on the internet.
We're at the stage. We're getting it all set up for
Is that
the
Marty?
video
How
production.
you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you doing?
Good to see you.
Good to see you too.
How come you don't wrestle?
Well, I tried it once in 1985. I wrestled with
Did you
tagged
really?
with Dory in Puerto Rico.
Oh, she
against
did.
Carlos Colon and the Fabulous Moolah. She kicked my ass. I did it for a couple of months, and I decided behind the camera was a much safer
So
place for me.
you saw firsthand that it's real.
It's very real.
Can we buy tickets in advance, or is it only at the door?
No, you can buy tickets in advance if you go to RileyArtsCenter.com. They have it all set up. You can use your credit card, and you can even pick out your seat. They also have, yeah, that's nice. They have the box office open Monday through Friday, 10 to 2, if you would like to physically go over and see the Riley Arts Center. It's a beautiful facility.
It is.
Yeah.
It is, really.
And the great part is you can pick out your seat. They
So
have
where
the
will
whole-
you be sitting in the Riley? I mean, where will you be performing? I mean, on stage?
On stage, yeah.
So we're looking at it like a show.
Yes, you
Not
are.
surrounding it like a roundabout thing.
We are violent Broadway.
Will there be break times between the
There'll be a couple of
wrestling bouts?
intermissions, and Simply Ice Cream will be there with delicious ice cream and hot dogs. They'll have a food truck and hamburgers outside. The Riley Arts Center will have all your wonderful liquid refreshments, from bottled water to sodas to something a little harder if you'd like it.
And all the
Adult
proceeds?
beverages?
Adult beverages, yes.
And all of the
They don't let me
proceeds
have any of
will
those.
benefit Champions for Champions and the Humane Society?
Yeah, proceeds will benefit the Marion County Humane Society, which is one of the most fabulous organizations I've ever seen.
I know. Yeah, they really are nice people.
Those people work so hard. Dory and I have had the privilege of going out there and spending several times with them. We take dog cookies and go out there, and their hearts are so
Are you
big.
saying Dory's a softie?
When it comes to the animals,
And
I've felt his headlock. Those hurt.
well, that's
And,
Jake Logan. You got to understand.
And Don, will you be giving a talk or something between bouts for Champions for Champions? And will we be able to meet some of the young people from Champions for Champions?
I believe you will, and working on getting a couple of my brothers from the NFL alumni to stop
Oh, that's
by.
awesome. Thank you, Don.
Working on it. I have to bribe them with some golf and stuff, but I'm going to get them up here.
Well, tell them about the adult beverages.
That gets a bunch of them up here. Then I gotta put them up for the night because I can't let them get on the road. But you guys are less into showing, and we were always taught to ply our sport. It's always better if you keep your mouth shut and just show them how to do it. Because if you start telling them, you get dressed down pretty quick. It's pretty hard to live up to a boast.
Yeah.
Wow. So while you're going to get NFL alumni, we'd like to get just people in the seats and trying to help you with that. So anything you're doing between now and then that we can know about that will help us get the word out some more, we'll just keep mentioning it and get the word out about it. And
thank you very much. I want you to know what an honor it is to be here.
Oh gosh, we're the ones who are honored. So this is fun. Does this take a lot of time to put together?
I think Marty wants to give away some.
Yeah, we have tickets for WOCA to give
All right.
away, and you can. It'll.
They call.
It didn't take a second for the phone to ring as soon as you said that. So what are they winning?
They win the tickets with the VIP meet and greet that starts
Oh
at 3:30.
my gosh.
Yeah, they get on the floor.
How many? Two tickets?
2 tickets.
That's $100, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
that is.
All right, I picked one caller.
And that's this week, and next week we can do 2 more.
Okay, so I just picked one at random. So all the rest of you, I have somebody already.
Okay.
If you put your headset on, you'll be able to hear the caller.
Okay.
And then we can talk to them. Good. I don't know if they can hear you, though. Good morning. You've got the tickets. Who's this?
This is Hugh calling. Thank you very much.
You got it.
I just want to say real quick. My wife is a volunteer for several years at Team HCI. In fact, the year before last, she was Volunteer of the Year, and we're very proud of our facility in Marion County. And she does a lot of work with dogs, trying to get them adopted out. And I just want to thank everybody that, like you yourselves, that put on these different events to help raise money, because it's such a wonderful thing in our city. We got such a wonderful humane society. So I want to thank you very much, and really looking forward to this event.
All right. Well, you got 2 tickets waiting for you.
Will the tickets be at the will call window, Marty, or how do we?
No,
get
they're going to be here at WOCA.
Oh, for them to pick
So
up.
just pick them up
Okay,
here.
excellent.
All right, we have another caller, but we don't have any more tickets right now, do we?
Well,
Okay, let's see. Good morning. You're on the air.
Hi, she made mention of the fabulous Moolah wrestling with her previously. Is that right?
that is
Yes.
correct. Yeah, 1985.
Yeah.
San Juan,
Gotcha.
Puerto
Okay.
Rico,
I do have a
at Fifth
relative,
Warren Stadium in front of
you might know
20,000
of.
people.
Say it again.
A relative that I have here, local celebrity, is Natasha the Hatchet Lady.
Really? Do you know her?
I'm sorry,
Yeah.
I don't.
Yeah, I'm related to her. She was Glory Wrestling. She was a tag team champion and stuff like that years ago.
Wow, that's exciting.
Bring her to the matches.
Can we give him some tickets?
Yeah.
Yes? Yeah, we can give you a couple of tickets. You want a couple of tickets?
Sure, I'll see if I can get a hold of her and see if she'll be willing to go and step in.
Okay, well, you can come up. You can come here to the radio station, pick up the tickets, okay?
Okay.
Tell me your first name again.
Matt?
Mark.
Matt?
Matt.
Matt. Okay, Matt. Okay, Matt, you got him.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome. Well, that's very generous of you. Wow.
Thank you.
Just filled 4 seats. 4 seats for the meet and greet. That's pretty cool.
That is good. Uh-huh.
We want to fill 700 seats. I think that's what the Riley Arts Center will.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Oh, we'll take standing room only, too.
And is the ring itself going to be on the stage? It's going to be an actual wrestling ring?
Oh, yes, it's a beautiful ring. It's a gorgeous ring. And also the steel cage will be set up around the ring for the main event.
The final match will be
Final match.
inside a steel cage.
Inside a steel cage.
And where's that? On the stage?
On the stage.
A
It'll be
steel-
set up all the way around the ring. Powers of Pain versus the Pretty Boys.
Oh, boy.
But they will be inside a steel cage on the final match.
Are they really pretty? Are the boys pretty?
I hear. Better be tough against Powers of Pain.
I want to thank you all for what you do for our community. You make our community fun, and you give us something to go to, and also contribute to these great causes like the Humane Society and Champions for Champions. Don Nottingham, you're a superstar in so many different ways. Thank you for coming in. Jasper. Thank you. Jasper's a superstar.
The real Bang TV Florida champion.
Is he?
He is our Florida champion.
Good job,
We're very proud of him.
Do you say I am?
Maria, thank you. We love you. Marty, thank you for coming in. Robin, nice to meet you. I love the relationship you have with Catalina. Thank you, Catalina. Jake, thank you for coming in. And of course, Dory, thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, guys. This is the most wonderful station in town. We love you guys.
Oh, that is sweet to say. Thank you so much. All right, we are up against the break. Let's take that break. We'll be right back. This is WOCA.
Johnny, what are you doing in the bathroom? What are you saying? Wait, where are your toy cars? Oh no, tell me you didn't. Honey, call Mike Scott Plumbing.
I didn't do anything.
For once that's true, but little Johnny flushed his toys down the toilet and now it's broke.